Howdy guys, Jimmy Song here. In this video, I'm going to talk about different Bitcoin conferences. Now, if you've never attended a Bitcoin conference, it can be a little crazy, right? Like there are Bitcoin conferences every month, every week almost, all over the world, and it's hard to know which ones to go to. So here are some of my recommendations for conferences that you might want to go to. First and foremost, and this one's a little bit more controversial than the others, but Consensus is sort of like the industry conference. Now, I don't necessarily like that they have a lot of content that's not really Bitcoin related. They try to cater to Ethereum and other ones like that. But it is the conference where pretty much everyone around the world shows up, and it's the biggest one. I think they had a lot of people last year. I have a feeling that they're going to get supplanted at some point, but until then, I think it's still a conference that, if you're really into Bitcoin, that's something that you kind of have to go to. All right, second one that I want to recommend. Breaking Bitcoin, Building on Bitcoin. That's a conference that started a couple of years ago, and the first one was in Paris, and it was Breaking Bitcoin. And then last year or this year, it was Building on Bitcoin. They're going to move it back to Breaking Bitcoin. It's usually sometime around the summer or early fall or something like that. Very good conference to go to. So that's another one. Another one is Scaling Bitcoin. This has been running for about 4 years. They have it all around the world. They've had it in Montreal, Hong Kong, Stanford, I think Tokyo last year, and I think Milan somewhere in between there. So a lot of different places, and they keep moving it. And for good reason. They want to make sure that the entire world is represented. So that's another good one. Tends to be fairly technical though. So if you're not prepared to sort of absorb it at a technical level, it might be a little bit harder. Another one that's been going for a little while, that's been very good, that I attended this year, is Parallelis Police, or the Hackers Congress is sort of the colloquial name for it. But this one is held in Prague every year around October, and that one's also very good. Oh, Scaling Bitcoin is almost always in November. So, but that one is also extremely good. It's very very much focused on Bitcoin and not a lot of the other stuff, and that's what I like about this Scaling Bitcoin, Breaking Bitcoin. Another one that's been running for a long time, though I've never attended it, I've heard really good things, is Baltic Honey Badger. That one is in Latvia, and that happens right around September. Very good conference as well. A few newer ones that I want to point out are Tone's conference, Unconfiscatable. That's near the end of January. He's planning to make this an annual thing. Unconfiscatable.com is where you can go. He has limited seating, so if you want to go to it, I really suggest you go and register for it now. It's in Vegas. Very convenient place for anybody in North America. Very, very good as well. Another one that's been running for that hasn't been running for very long, but is new on the scene, is one in London called Advancing Bitcoin. I tweeted about it. I'm speaking at both Unconfiscatable and the one in London, Advancing Bitcoin. Another one that one is more for for developers, but like not necessarily like expert developers. It's for you to learn. So I'll be speaking there. That's another really good one. A couple others, BPace, I've heard very good things about. I haven't attended. That's in Stanford. I think it's in January as well. And La Bitcoin Conf, that's usually in December in South America. I haven't been to that one either, but I've heard good things about it. There are other ones that I have attended, but generally, like if it's not Bitcoin focused, I don't generally recommend people go to those. Although, the nice thing about conferences is that if there's enough people there, you can find somebody to connect with. It's just nicer if there's a larger group of people that you happen to connect better with, or have more of the same values as you. I hate going to conferences where I feel like I am being sold something. Unfortunately, that's how a lot of these conferences make money, is through sponsorships. And for at least 2017, 2018, there were a lot of these coins that were looking to get marketing out of it, and they would sponsor these conferences. So those are some of the better conferences. I would really suggest you take a look at them. And if you haven't been to a Bitcoin conference, it is something that is very interesting. It's important though to have that mentality where you're actually going to meet people. This is why we have like carnivory dinners and stuff like that. Whenever Toner or I or Safety or Michael Goldstein or Pierre Rochard, like whenever we go to a conference, we try to have those. Oh, another one I forgot about. I've heard Bitcoin Rodeo is good. I want to attend it if it happens this year. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, hope that helps you. And I encourage you to attend some of these. Bear market is the perfect time to go. Oftentimes, this gets out all of the hucksters or the people that are trying to sell you stuff. It makes the Bitcoin conference experience a lot more rewarding and interesting. So try to attend one in 2019. Maybe make that a New Year's resolution. Hope that helps you. This song is done.